Hey there, everybody. Jaleesa is on time, so it's got to be a special day. Shout out to everybody. We got a special episode for you today. So the Bitcoin rally is happening right now, and we are looking at it. We're going to talk about it, and we got a whole lot going on. Dude, 1,000 bottles of lubricant. What up? You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Let's get into it.
What up?
I cannot believe 1,000 bottles of lube, sir.
Yes, that's.
And you know what? What's crazy to me, might have made it. He might have been around that time when people did like wrestle in inflatable pools and in like covered in KY jelly. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think that's what they were doing over there. Or maybe they were, you know? Maybe I just have no idea. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
All I know is, you know, there are a lot of really masculine, gangster-presenting people that, you know, probably got their back blown out by Diddy. That's all I got to say on that.
Yeah, that's a good way to open the show. Let's open the show like that.
Hey, let's open it right up, just like Diddy did.
What's up, Blocky? What's up, Jaleesa? What's up, Crypto King?
Oh, I'm kidding, dude. I have to. It just was so crazy to me. 1,000 bottles. Like, dude, and let me tell you, I've never had a problem with, like, substances. My problem was always, like, falling in love really quickly and often. But, dude, I never had 1,000 bottles of lube. I never seen 1,000 bottles of lube. That's crazy.
It's
awe-inspiring.
Man.
Yeah, we are matching. He said, you don't even wear collared shirts anymore. And I was like, hold on, let me put one on.
There we go. Yeah, on a freaking short sleeve turtleneck.
It was a long sleeve turtleneck. You just couldn't see my arms.
You just had it.
No, you just couldn't see my arms.
Oh, okay. No, I was just asking. I was like, all of a sudden, I go back to button-ups every day, and he quits wearing button-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter, but.
Well, what are you up to? How was your day, man? How are things?
Stressful. Well,
Stressful,
actually, no. That when I got off the phone with you earlier, and I told you I had to go to somebody's house. Man, rich people they're so annoying, bro. So annoying. That's all I'm saying. I showed up for one thing and I did 10 other things, and it was like wasn't perfect. And it's one of those situations. Well, you have this stupid hand blown artisan, child labor put together freaking light. Of course, it's not perfect. Of course, it doesn't look like it came out of a freaking machine press. Yes. That's what you get for buying child's. Yeah.
That's why you don't buy stuff on what is it? It's like Temu.
Oh, Temu.
Yeah, that's why you don't buy things that should be expensive but only cost $6 on Temu.
Right. Is Temu the new Wish?
Or Wish, Alibaba, like, you know what I mean? Like
No, I mean these are expensive fixtures, We're talking about a bathroom vanity that probably $900 just for the vanity. Sheesh. Just, 4 light bulbs and a bracket on the wall. $900.
I can't relate. But do you know what I want? Like I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do in the bull run, and I've been having some conversations with my brother about like the things in life that are like really important. And like I want you
to in Diddy's lube company.
No. I mean, he already used it all. We know that was just a shell corporation, so he could buy all the lube, and nobody would look at him twice, right? But then he took it all home. But no, the thing, dude, you've never been to Europe, right?
No.
Dude. Okay, Europe, but specifically, like, I'll say Asia.
Those are two different continents.
Okay, no, I understand, but it is, dude, a bidet. Like when you sit on the toilet seat and the toilet seat is warm.
Yeah.
And then you get that warm, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
That
I'm in houses. I'm in
cleaning
houses all the time. When you walk into the water closet, they call them a water closet. The toilet seat just goes, and then it's like, I'm ready for you. I'm like, well, I'm here to fix that, not that. You know?
Yeah, dude. But I mean, like, I think that is kind of like peak wealth. You know what I mean? When you sit down, it's warm. And like, I think about it, like, remember COVID? People were like throwing tantrums about toilet paper. Then all the rich people up there, they're like, I just need water. We're good. I don't even need that. You know, and then if you get to the really high scale ones, dude, they will heated air. Right?
Yes. To dry you. Yeah.
You leave perfect. And I'm just saying that's going to be my bull market purchase. You know, when they're like, when I make it, you know, I'm not going to tell anybody, but there'll be signs. You'll sit down in the guest bathroom and you'll be like, oh, shoot. The seat is warm. You know what I mean? You'll go to grab toilet paper. There won't be any. And then all of a sudden it'll just, whoa. Yeah.
I think that would be a little weird. Sitting down on a warm toilet seat. Doesn't that seem a little...
I don't know, man.
Like, who's just here?
No, dude, it just knew you were coming. It just knew you were coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no. All jokes aside, my day was pretty...
I'm not glitching yet.
Yeah.
I went in. I redid some settings. I think the picture looks pretty damn good so far. So we'll see. We will see. No Diddy. We will see how this works. Yeah, we'll see. I got my up on this screen over here. I'm watching my CPU load. So John's digitizing though, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I did it. I don't know what's going on.
It might be StreamYard, bro. I don't know. We might have to go with like Streamlabs or something like that.
Or I just like this so much. I don't know.
It's so convenient. It's so easy.
So convenient. It's so easy.
Yeah.
But I am gonna stream on this weekend with Isabella or Cardisa Latina or Cardano Latina. But Cardisa Latina, I don't know. Whichever one of those that you like. She's fantastic. And she just went to the congressional workshop that I was supposed to be at on Saturday in Colombia.
Oh, okay.
And so she wanted to talk about it. And I was like, yeah, man, I would love to know what I missed. And I also, you sent me that the
Catalyst 13.
Yeah, you sent me that. And I set a reminder. I put it on my calendar. I joined the, what's it called? The Zoom meeting.
Okay.
And I just stayed there waiting for the host to start it for an hour.
And nobody started it?
I don't know if it ever started. I might have left before it started, but I mean, like, after, 45 minutes to an hour, I was like...
Well, if you go into Intersect, they have a lot of video calls and voice chat.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go back and then listen to those. I saw that as well, but I was trying to be there live. I had my camera on like a wanker, okay?
Right.
And then you know what I mean? I was ready to go. I was looking forward to it, and just didn't open up. So I'm not sure if that was everybody's experience or if I was just like, in a rough area or something. But
or wrong time. Are you sure you had the correct time?
I set the reminder from them. I put it on my calendar from the meeting.
Oh,
I think it was at 1 p.m. today.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just know that
1 p.m. Eastern time.
So the Catalyst 13 opens end of September. You have 3 weeks to put your proposals in. and then voting is in December. So,
And you know what? Like, honestly, that has me thinking that maybe that would be a good partnership or collaboration with Jade, where they have all kinds of stuff going on over there. Maybe we could combine some things there, and then like we already have evidence, like we already have the MVP. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Between us, right? So we could ask for considerably more, and then just like you know, build some cool things.
I just want the money that Cardano girl got, so or Cattle Daddy got, so I can just quit my job and sit in front of the computer all day. I'll put on a tube top. Is that what they want?
Dude,
They want tube top?
honestly, I think the only reason you can't get it is because you're not wearing the wig, man.
Because I'm not. Damn it.
You need the hair, bro. You keep taking it
can't
off.
get a
You need
wig,
the
bro.
hair, man.
I could go get a wig.
Yo,
You
and
know
then
what I mean?
what you should do, and this is the last and only time I'm ever gonna say this, but you should take that money. You should buy some merch, and you should sell it for a profit too.
Oh, there we go. That's a very good use case for for catalyst funding. Yeah. I will
Alright.
use it just to better myself and okay. And scourge the community, right?
No, but they say that there's some content coming out, so I have to believe it because content takes a while, right? I have to I have to
Are
believe
you
it.
serious? There's no content yet?
No, there is content. There's just not like, I mean, like there's but I mean it's not like daily like what we do.
Because I was just being facetious. I was just
No. There is content, but I'm saying that there
Okay.
was like recently, like, oh, we're about to put out some like crazy content, and like it could be, like
Could
I
be.
look at so Cardisa Latina, she got Catalyst funding, but dude, her videos are like so good, and I mean like maybe I'm biased because it's in Spanish and I know what it says, but no, dude, they're like 10 minutes or less videos, sometimes 4 and 5 minutes. And she's explaining some of the most complicated concepts to like in layman's terms. And I just think it's just so well done. You know what I mean? I just think it's
Well,
so
I could understand somebody like her getting funding like that, especially if she's doing it in Spanish.
regularly all the time.
Yeah. Doing it in Spanish also because you're broadening the market. You know what I mean? That's probably goes over real well in like Argentina and everything where he's trying to get a foothold,
Yeah.
But just some random influencer just getting, I don't know. I've never seen any of her content, so I can't really talk smack. I was just being, obtuse.
Well, do you follow her?
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
Or them. There's a bunch of them. There's
What is
actually
it?
there's a
But
I
it
think
went specifically to her, right?
I don't know. I can't
What's
answer
it?
that question.
What
I
is it?
can't
Cattle?
opine. I can't opine on that. I cannot opine on that. I cannot
What is it?
opine on any of the
Cattle
comments.
Daddy Media, right?
Yeah. I cannot opine on any of the comments being made right now.
No,
But
I do
what I
not.
can-
I do not follow Cattle Data Media, but they only have 1,500 followers.
So look at this. Let's change the topic.
last time they posted was on September 14th.
So let's change the topic. So look, Be Powerful. This project right here, Powerful Mamacita. It's actually, I think it started minting today. I'm actually excited about this one. I'm probably actually going to mint some. But I had been speaking to the founders of Adalink. It's actually some sisters. They're amazing, super smart ladies. And I've been trying to work on something, get a whole bunch of ladies together to do like a whole like show. It's hard to organize people. This is what I've learned. It's really hard to organize people, especially when I specifically don't want to be involved. I just want it to happen. But so this was somebody they recommended that we interview and we talk to because she has this project. It has come out. I believe it's minting today. And it's awesome. It's nice. The art is interesting. There's a whole lot of different But she is Venezuelan, this artist, and she is currently living in Medellin, Colombia. And so I was talking to her, and I was just trying to get her on the show. But now I feel like maybe we'll just get some coffee. Like, I'll be there. I'll be right there. Or we'll do like a live show, you know what I mean? A live interview in person.
There you go. That'll
There's
work.
a few of them. Fart, Viva La Coins. Well, Fart has been putting, I guess, like, bull posting some of the artwork from there, and I was excited about it. I thought it was good. So I'm going to have her on.
What's the project?
It is Be Powerful. Be Powerful.
That's the project?
Yep. Be Powerful. This one.
No. What is the project?
Oh, like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I need more information on that, but I'm pretty sure it's actually just an art project. I'm sure that the funding goes towards like a cause, but it's probably not the same as all of the other projects we've been talking to here lately. So I'm excited to hear.
Right. No, that's cool if it's just an art project. I'm just wondering what the project is. You know what I mean? So,
like, what are they building?
Yeah,
we're the boring ones. We're building just some things.
Right.
You know what I mean? The good projects actually don't. When we figure that out, then we'll be better off from it.
Probably probably how it's going to work. The real thing, the real way to do it, this has nothing to do with what they're doing. The real way to do it is just promise the moon, extract as much as you can, and then say, oops, it costs too much.
Yeah.
That seems to be.
You know? I'm invested in a couple of those projects, and actually, I'm not going to say any names, but some of those projects, I've invited them on to be interviewed, and they declined. So,
right. It happens.
All right. So,
we should probably mention the fact that Ben made a point to point out the junkies today on his, it was last night, made a point to point out the freaking junkies and that they were a rugged project by the previous hit network and that the floor price was only 5 ADA. So they took the picture right at the bottom when some lame person paper handed a bunch of junkies for a substantial loss, which I don't even know. They dropped like 10 junkies, might have made 40, 50 ADA because they just did a whole bunch of freaking
collection offers.
You know what I mean? And then royalties on top of that. So,
what's funny? I'm sure that I probably was some of those. I probably ended up with. I'm sure I ended up with at least a handful of them.
Oh, the collection. Oh, yeah. You had collection offers?
Yeah. I had some disrespectful collection offers. I felt bad about them, but I put them there just in case,
Hey, you never know when somebody's going to paper hand like that. That's just crazy. I've been selling off some of my NFTs and stuff like that, but the ones that are down that bad, I'm like, why would I sell it now?
It could only go
90% down. I'm going to recover 10%. No, I'm going to hold on and hope for the best, but
yeah,
whatever. You know what I mean?
But
I'm a little sour about this situation. You could tell.
Yeah. Well, but
either way,
like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you don't know what somebody's situation is. Sometimes they really just need it.
Yeah,
we've had that conversation. I'll say in like the Bob community, like at first there were a couple of times when it's like, really, you're gonna take profits right now for 10 ADA, and then like today,
here's my opinion.
Is 4x.
Here's my opinion on that though. If you have to take profit for 10 ADA because you need the money, you never should have invested in the first place.
That's fair.
What's 10 ADA? $3.50? Not even now, $3.30. So, I mean, if you're like scalping and flipping and flipping and flipping, yeah, that's one thing. But if you got to take profit on something like that, you never should have invested in the first place.
It's true.
You know,
That's
every
true.
dollar of money you put into crypto or the stock market or that infamous jar of mayonnaise we talk about, every dollar of money you put in, you should be able to go without.
Yeah.
That's just all there is to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, and a little alpha. So I think maybe we'll do this tomorrow, and I'll find some graphics and stuff that we're going to use for it, or maybe we'll put one of those like little videos. But I think tomorrow we're going to have the Market Watch section be sponsored by Bob, and then we're going to take that clip, and then Bob and us will be giving away some Bob to people in the community. So that's how we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a Bob sponsorship now. Apparently he can't answer that question.
You
folks.
froze. No, you froze for me. You froze for me. Okay, say it again.
No, you're freezing.
Oh, okay. Well, it was me. It was me. But so what did you say?
I said, so apparently we have a Bob sponsorship now.
We have a Bob sponsored section, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to give away some Bob.
Heads up, we are both fully invested in Bob. So we have to disclose that. You know what I mean?
Okay. So we're both invested in Bob, but yeah, I'm going to put my whole mortgage into it. I'm going to sell my car. I'm going to put my car into it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But seriously, the meme is funny. There's a lot of stuff on Cardano that needs to get fixed, and that's basically the whole meme. So,
yep. It might not work, but Bob will fix it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. All right. So everybody, like John said, like, subscribe, share this with a friend. If you are on Twitter, tag some DGens, repost it. If you are on YouTube, give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out jpegempire.shop. The description is in the bottom. It is the official merch for JPEG Empire. Also check out tokenempire.xyz. It is our Cardano portfolio / analytical platform, free for everybody. But if you own a boss, which the minting link is also in the description below, if you own a boss, you get lifetime access to the pro version of that allows you to make favorites lists, watch lists, notifications, all that good stuff. Buy, sell right inside the app on the free version through Dex Hunter. It's got the trading view charts for all CNTs and NFTs. You know what I mean? Not all the NFTs pop up for whatever APIs. We were talking with Johnny earlier. John was on a space with Johnny earlier. APIs really suck in Cardano. And there's a certain platform that has a monopoly on that, and
they keep the good ones for themselves.
Yep, we'll be taking them down also.
Oh, jeez.
So there's 2 people on the list so far. If you guys at home are paying attention and playing along, CNFT Tools is number 1. Tap Tools is number 2.
Hey, but I want to put it out there that if you guys want to play nice, like we can play nice and we could be friends. We can all grow together, you know?
But I mean, apparently they don't want to, because we contacted CNFT Tools dozens of times. They're like, well, you know, it's out there. Well, you know, what exactly do you need? Oh, well, yeah. It's like they don't want to do business. They've gotten to the point where they are, and that's cool. That's where they're at. And then Tap Tools is like, yeah, we'll help you out. We want an ish ton of money.
Yeah. Yep.
Monthly.
Yep.
So other than that, yeah, follow, retweet, all that good stuff. And is it time for Market Watch?
It is time for Market Watch. I'm sorry. So just a little full transparency. I took my personal account and I retweeted our live stream. And then I went to Discord and I rated the live stream. So now we'll see a little bit more normal.
Did it not did the auto repost not pick up?
Did not.
because I DM'd him earlier about that. That is
Well,
not.
now we're going
working.
straight to Market Watch.
All right.
I didn't even let it
So-
loop all the way through.
It looped. It went twice.
Yeah, but it didn't go all the way through. I stopped it on accident.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
little premature accidental stoppage.
Got a little excited.
Got a little excited.
No Diddy.
All right. Let's get this redone. Okay, am I glitching? Tell me when I'm glitching so I can look up over here. I got my CPU data up on my other screen, and I'm checking to see what the load is.
I'm actually excited about where the market cap's at because I remember when we were just like, what, like a good.
I
bit
mean,
down.
we're staying above 2 trillion, so I'm happy with that. I mean, when we dipped under 2 trillion for those couple of days, it was like, what's going to happen? Oh no. But we're up 1.1% today, coming in at 2.166 trillion. Huh?
Back to
Okay.
McDonald's.
Okay. Back to McDonald's. Volume at 87 billion today. Bitcoin dominance coming at 54.8. Big spike in Bitcoin dominance today. Ethereum dominance continues to just fail. Oh my goodness, 12.9. Gwei is the highest we've seen it on this show in probably a month, coming on in at 4.661438.041. I sent some ETH today though, and it still wasn't that bad. It was only like I sent it from an exchange, and it only ended up being like $1.35 or something like that. So I mean, that's pretty damn good, even from an exchange, which sometimes can be $8-9, And when I was in my trust wallet, it told me gas was only like 46 cents or something like that. So I don't know. Bitcoin back over 60, coming in at 61.25, up 4% on the day. Ethereum coming in at 23.20, up 2.2. We got BNB at 546, up 3%. We got Solana at 131, up 0.4%. We got XRP at 57.95, pretty much flat on the day. Dogecoin back over a dime at 1.4%. Toncoin coming in at 549, up 0.7. Tron at 1498, up 0.5. And Cardano at 33.3, up 1.2%. Let's look at our biggest gainers for today. Sweet. Bro, let me tell you something. I went to short Sui last night after the stream. I set it. I set my stop loss, set a tight stop loss. And then I went to bed. I woke up this morning. It had blown through my stop loss and was up like 13%. I was like, holy crap. It was up. It was past 117. It was at like 118, 119. I was like, well, that's overheated. So I threw in another short, made back what I lost on my stop loss, plus a few extra percent. And then my stop loss in profit got stopped out. And I didn't have enough time to like get back in because it did end up going down to like 114 or something like that. So, but gotta love it. I pulled some of my, we're going to look at that chart today too. That cup and handle played out beautifully. Took about 5.5 days once it broke the rim to complete. We got Nervous Network up 14.3%. Bit Tensor up 13.4. Immutable up 12.9. TIA. So you guys know, we were talking about this the other day, how TIA has that cliff unlock on the 6th of October. And me and John were talking about it, and I told you guys I'm going to dump my TIA. Well, wouldn't you know, all my TIA is locked in a smart contract staking. So when I tried to unstake it, it said 21 days. So we're going to see if I make the mark. Right now, it should unlock the same day as the cliff unlock. So we'll see if I can get it out of there get it sold before the price dumps. But we're getting a nice little pump into the unlock, 22% on the week, up 12.7% today. Phantom's up 12.3%. Injective's up 8.8%. I love seeing that. And then we have a lot of gainers. There's a lot of gainers for us only to be up 1.1 on the total market cap. So let's look at the biggest losers. Helium continues to go down 2.9%. Arweave down 2.7. Maker down 1.4. Fast Token down 1.3. ICP down 1.1. Mantra down 1.1. This is what I'm looking at. I'm going to see. We might pick this up this weekend or this Friday for the portfolio, at least a little bit. Now that it's retracing, we might pick some of that up this week or this Friday for the portfolio. Polkadot's down 0.8. Not too bad, though. Not very many losers. It does go to green quick. Well, stable coins. Let's look at the stock market. Today was flat. So we got 0.04 on the Dow Jones, 0.03 on the S&P, 0.2 on NASDAQ, 0.74 on the Russell K. And then the VIX is back over 17, up 2.74%. Let's see. The Fed's biggest interest rate call in years happens Wednesday. Here's what to expect. Yeah, he's going to lower it. Just how much? Let's look at pre-market. Let's see what they're thinking tomorrow. Well, it's kind of flat. You can't really look into that. There's no big outliers, 0.1, 0.08, 0.15. So market's kind of neutral. Asia, the Aussie index is flat. We got a 0.76 on the Nikkei. Hong Kong up 1.37 and Shanghai is flat. Let's go over to the charts. Oh yeah, see this. This is why I'm thinking we are going to pick some up for the portfolio this weekend. I was looking at this right here. All right, Bitcoin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Green candle on the daily. Look, we come down, we bounce off the 21, get this beautiful candle of 3.6% daily candle. And now we are just stalling out a little bit. Good to see, though. We're back. We blew right through the 50. We hit our head on probably, I think the purple is the 100. Let's check these so I can frickin'. Okay, that's the 80. So the 80 is purple. We're going to turn some of these off. We are going to get rid of the 80. And we are just going to go like that. Let's turn off the 80. We don't need that stupid thing. There we go. So we blew right through the 50, hit our head on the 100, and now we're cooling off a little bit. We're still going to the upside. Money flow is starting to round out. Hopefully after tomorrow, after all this, little volatility is over, we see something like this. Momentum still going up, VWAP going to the upside. Nice, thick white line right here. So we're still looking good. We're just doing, we're just taking a little breath. I'm sure the whole market is breathing right now before the FOMC meeting. Let's go down to the 4-hour. 4-hour back above the 200, which is extremely bullish. Remember, we lost it the other day. And I said we need to get back above the 200. So we bounced off the 50, back above the 200, back above the 21. Momentum to the upside. Money flow to the upside. VWAP coming to the downside. But 4-hour looking good. Yesterday it wasn't looking so good. We were looking at this last night. We said the 1-hour was probably the best looking chart on Bitcoin, and it did not disappoint. Had this kind of, so this Adam and Eve double bottom, broke the neckline right there. Nice solid move all the way up to 61,000. So definitely looking good.
Yo,
What's up?
this I didn't know. Did you see this announcement about Pump Friend?
I don't pay attention to that, so no.
Oh, okay, well, so they put out a tweet. It says, after much thought and looking at where we are in the market, we've decided to shut down Pump Friend. The costs of keeping it running are high, especially with lower volume right now, and we don't want to keep pushing something that's not sustainable at this point in time.
Oh, I'm sure they're probably getting massacred by Snack.pump.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna, you know what I mean? Nobody's using it. Everybody's using Snack.pump, or what's the other
It's
one?
that they're all already in coins that went down 99% when the liquidity was pulled.
Who is?
Everybody is trading meme coins on Cardano that's been on Snack Friend and that's been on, you know what I mean? All these other ones. They're all holding bags that are underwater. They don't have more liquidity to start throwing money at Pump Friend 2. That's what's going on.
It seems like somebody has been saying that for about a month now. I'm not sure who it is.
I don't know who it is, but I bet they're bald.
Man, they probably are, bro. They're probably a 4IP too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just very odd. I'll have to think about it, see if I can remember who was talking about that.
Must have been the machinist.
Here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't like Dot around here. Sorry, guys.
No.
It's not that we don't like the project or the community. It is the founder.
I'm indifferent on the project. I think it's old. I think it's old project, old tech. I'm just indifferent on it. It's the founder. So we got the 1 hour coming down, revisiting the 21. So that's nice. Nice, healthy retest of the 21. We do have everything switching. We got the freaking 50 turning up. 21 has blown through everything. So now we just need the 50 to come up, get above the 100, and all will be right with the world. Let's see what Market Cipher A says. Yep. So you can see with this overlay right here, once the 21 started passing, the bands started to constrict and reverse positive. So we're starting to get a good positive turn. Hopefully these don't constrict too much. But Bitcoin's looking healthy. You know what I mean? As long as I think everybody's expecting 25. I'm expecting 25.
I'm expecting 50. I don't understand how you're expecting 25.
I'm expecting 25.
You think they're going to go softer than everybody anticipates them to do? I mean, that's the only thing that would pump the market is if they were less hard. But I think that they're going to just do 50.
I think 50, it's just...
Dude, I think that it's what they said. It's what they planned for. It's what they thought was going to work. I think that they're just going to do 50.
Nobody said that. He's never said that.
I've read so many. Yeah, I've read so many articles talking about that it's just going to be 50. It's going to be 50. It's going to be 50.
Well, okay, then it could go horribly bad tomorrow. Because I'm thinking 25.
I'm thinking 50, dude. I'm thinking 50. I even think I can't remember who it was. It might have been I don't even think it was Viva. I think it was somebody else. They like straight up said 50 basis points. I just keep seeing, I believe it's 50 basis points. And I think that crypto
that's going to be the problem. That's going to be the problem. So if you're saying the sentiment is 50, I know we covered the article the other day.
Yeah.
To where everybody's betting now. It went from like 2% chance of 50 to like 59% chance of 50 in like a couple hours.
I think it's,
and I understand that, but so then it could go horribly wrong. So if
what are you suggesting, Jaleesa? Huh? Are you suggesting a 35? No, just kidding. I know that. What you're
saying is true, though.
I think it's 50.
What you're saying is true, and everybody's expecting 50, and we get 50. It's just going to be business as usual.
Yeah, but that's what I think.
But if we get 25, it's going to crash.
Yeah. And then
You
I
know?
think that Crypto King is smoking and not passing because 75 I don't think is going to happen. Respectfully. I love you,
I
sir. And I know that a
I
lot
don't
of times
think
he's contrarian anyways in a certain sense. I just don't see 75. I only
they
see
never did. They didn't do a 75 basis point when they were cutting. You know, it was all 50 and 25s. I don't see them reversing that. But
I just think it's going to be 50. Let's hope for a miracle 75. You think, but 75 will be, wait, that's a cut though, right? We're talking about a cut.
Yeah, talking about a cut.
I mean, oh my goodness.
I don't see the reasoning. I don't see the reasoning for a 0.75 cut. So CPI is at 2.5 right now. Okay. CPI is at 2.5. They're looking for a 2% target. If they overcompensate and then everything just dips so hard as far as interest, it could restart. Warren's calling
She's
for
smoking
75.
crack, okay?
But
She's
every
smoking crack.
FOMC, she pens a letter every FOMC calling for rate cuts.
I don't know about that. I don't like her.
Well, it's a story. It's a story almost every FOMC. You know, Senator Warren pens letter to her BFF, you know, Jerome Powell. Or no, wait a minute, that's Gary Gensler. That's her BFF. My bad. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm just thinking 0.25. So, you know, I'm not going to be doing anything until the news comes out, unless some crazy trade just manifests itself right in front of my eyes. I won't be trading.
It's definitely going to be 25. Hey,
right?
I'm saying, dude, I am screaming. No, but for real, I don't know. I just think it's going to be 50. I don't think that it's going to be anything to write home about. And I think that it will be like short-term bearish, and then everybody will be like, oh, it was just what it said it was, and that will be bullish.
Well, yeah, if it's 50, it's not going to be we're not going to get this massive any kind of spike or anything like that. So I don't know. On to SWE though. So if we're looking at SWE right here,
look at that.
We were talking about this cup and handle about a week or so ago, and then we seen the handle forming. It did bounce up. It refused to break the rim. It bounced back down, respecting this downward trend line, popped back up and just blew through the rim a couple of days ago, and then just has been riding the 21 all the way up. Boom, boom. And then this morning, it just blasted. Right here. So it lost the 21, came down. It was like, psych, we're going to the moon. And it just blasted right to the moon. We had this right here, this line right here. We were looking at that trend line. We were looking at that trend line yesterday. And so it broke down. It bounced its head once, twice, and then took off through it. So we still have it right here. I could see it coming down, maybe retesting this trend line again, letting the 21 come up. Or it could just freaking take off to the moon like it did earlier today. SWE has been just out of control pumping. Look, $1.18 right now, looking good. Let's look at the daily. The daily says we're getting to a top. So the daily says that we are starting to top out. We're in the 70 area for overbought, not extremely overbought. You know, it can ride up there during the bull market, but we are getting a little top-ish. Money flow to the upside, VWAP to the upside. Let's take a look. Nothing really stands out, but yeah. So SWE is looking awesome. I would not buy any SWE right now. Never buy a green candle. Actually swapped out of some of my swing position that I was holding because of the cup and handle. So I had a swing position I was holding right here. I sold out right when it hit my target up here. Well, I didn't hit the exact target, but I sold out at about $1.17 and some change this morning and moved that into Ondo. So this is what we got going on with the Ondo. Chart not looking the greatest. We are playing with the support line down here. Damn it. We are playing with the support line down here. So hoping that holds. We're on the daily. Let's see here. Bring this up. Let's pull a fib. So here's the bottom. Top. We are bouncing around right inside this golden pocket right here. If we lose this, I definitely see us coming down to this next line at about 50 cents, which happens to be around the 786. But I am expecting big things for Ondo, so that's why I moved some in to dollar cost average down my Ondo bag since my sweet bag was up so high. If we go down a little bit, yeah, it's not looking good. It looks like we tried to have some kind of Adam and Eve double bottom, and we started to go up, and then it was like, nah, we're good. We're going to roll over. So market structure is not looking the greatest on Ondo, but I believe in it for like a long-term hold. Well, at least till December when that cliff unlock hits. But I do think it is going to pump nice in quarter 4 and then probably cool off towards the end. We could be getting some kind of double bottom right here on the 2-hour, but we're below everything. We're below the 100, the 21, the 50, the 200. Let's see here. Even on the 15-minute. So the 15-minute, we're bouncing off the 786. That's a good sign on the lower time frame. That's an accumulation point. Money flow is still going to the downside. Momentum is slowly going up though. So this is kind of good right here. I mean, we're getting this like downward action, but the momentum is coming up. So that's a good sign. I wouldn't call it a bearish or a bullish divergence or anything like that, but looking good. It's only going to be a matter of time before it explodes. Let's check out Cardano real quick. Out to the daily. So much data that we've been looking at. Okay. So Cardano is still bouncing around here in the golden pocket. So we're still good. Nice accumulation area. Looks like it's starting to round off on the daily, which is a good look. Let's look here. Why that there? I don't know. But we do have the momentum coming down. The VWAP has turned. The money flow is still going down a little bit. So not good, but it's getting a little weaker in its price action right here. We're kind of sticking right in this thing. Failure to close this bullish engulfing candle is not a good sign. You see that massive wick to the upside right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Massive wick to the upside. Could not sustain. Came back down. Now we're getting this hammer candle down here. So go down a little lower. We are getting a red dot on the 4-hour. Everything is kind of turning for Cardano. So we could see it come down some more. Money flows coming to the downside. VWAP's coming to the downside and the red dot. So expect a little turbulence in Cardano. We could come back down and just touch the bottom of this golden pocket. This would be like the silver lining right here. If we get something like this. And then back to the upside after the FOMC meeting tomorrow, but not looking bullish right now.
Will you do me a favor? Will you look at near?
I will.
That's when I'm kind of interested in accumulating. I had a lot of it. I was pretty bullish on near. I felt like there was a lot of excitement early on, and then it had like some big pumps, and then I didn't hear anything else about it, and then I sold out.
It's down. It's in a good accumulation period for sure.
That's what I've heard. I want to see the large time frames. I mean, it's one that I was excited about. I felt like they even had a like a conference.
Near is supposed to be big in AI, so
yeah, very developer friendly language, easy to onboard people. That was the claim.
So we're getting a bunch. We're getting a bunch of lower lows or lower highs. We have flattened out right here. You can see I had this trend line right here drawn out already on the daily. Something I was looking at. Money flow is still coming to the downside on the daily. We did just get back above the 21, hitting our head on the 50. This, I would probably bring this down more like this to get more touches. So you want, when you're drawing your trend lines, always go for the most amount of touches. And here we got one. You know, we got a lot of price action right here. And then we got a touch. And then we got a touch. And then today we touched it. So let's see here. You could probably say we are getting to a point of decision. We're in a descending triangle.
What does that mean, Desert? Is it going up or down?
That is the question. Exactly as I predicted it. I don't see it going down too much. Here,
yeah, because it's basically kind of gotten a pretty solid bottom there at that level.
So once again, just like most of the other coins, we're right here in the golden pocket, which is beautiful. You know what I mean? So if we bring this back, you know, we got touch, 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 a lot of price action. It's going to work its way down to the end of this, triangle, and it's going to have a decision to make. That's just all there is to it. I would go like this. I would be looking for a break to the upside, which would be a break of that down trending line. And that could bring us all the way up to about 977 right here. Let's go down. Let's get some data on here and draw some SR levels for it. Okay, so obviously the big one is down here. I would have a real hard time seeing it come down to $1.66, but that is the biggest volume node down here, obviously. So if we come down, so a lot of people will go through and they'll find all the touch points when they are drawing their SR levels. I like to take and extend my high volume nodes, because when you zoom in on these high volume nodes, you will notice that there is a lot of action right there. So look, touch, touch, a lot of action. Back here, action. Look at all these touches back here. You know what I mean? We had a lot of action right here. Boom, boom, boom. You know, that's a top right there. We're bouncing our head off it right here. You know, so it's kind of easier. You know, so you're not just looking through all the way. Get as much data on the screen as possible, and then just hit your high volume nodes, boom, 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 and set SR levels. That's the way I do it. That's what works for me. But I have been, you can see I even got an alarm set on this downtrend right here. I'm waiting for it to break this downtrend, and then I'll start looking at smaller time frames to go long. Apparently my camera is still freezing. I don't know what's going on though, because my CPU load was only at about 16% while it was freezing. So, but yeah, there you go. I mean, it's definitely a great accumulation. We're right in this golden pocket, John.
Mm-hmm.
You know, money flow is going down. We could get a little dip.
What's the dollar price right now?
406.
406.
Yeah. It was below. So our local low was about 350.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So
about 3 something was when I like sold it, and I'd gotten in considerably less than that.
You sold it at 350?
Not at 350.
Oh, but you were in lower.
Yeah, I was in like way early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe a couple years ago. Like honestly,
I know I bought some last Q4, and that's when it had its run up. That's when it had its run up to like $4 or something like that. Was it back here? Yeah. So right here, December of 23, we ran up to like 429. I think I sold somewhere in here, the high threes, and then I just haven't gotten back into it. So actually, a year later, look, I'm right about where my sale price was, just a couple pennies higher. So, yeah, I like NIR though. It's just you don't have to invest in everything, and I hold a lot of different coins. I'm in a lot of different things. I'm still waiting on some pre-sale coins from Minute Network, Palm Economy, and Lingo. Lingo finally got their dashboard up, so you can actually at least see how many coins they owe you once the TGE happens. Minute Network, they've had their dashboard up, so you see what you're going to get with the TGE. And then Palm Economy, I have a NFT. So when I bought into Palm Economy, they sent me an NFT.
Interesting. What's that for?
Apparently it represents my token allocation, I believe. I didn't even know they sent it to me. I just noticed it one day in my wallet.
Yeah, whenever you stake on Lido, it sends you an NFT, like a voucher, like I owe you.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was just happened to, I don't ever go through my NFTs on that wallet, and I just happened to be in my NAMI looking, and I was like, what the hell is this? Palm Economy. And then I got in the Discord, and I think somebody was like, yeah, don't do nothing with that NFT. That's your freaking allocation. So
hey, I'll buy it from you for 10 ADA.
No, not even close. Not even in the same city as the ballpark, let alone the ballpark, sir. So that's what we got going on with NIR. I don't know what else to look at. I mean, Graft is still looking good. I bought a little more Graft today, and it's kind of in that situation that Cardano was in. We had this downtrending thing, kind of like NIR is right now. Boom, touch, and then just like Cardano, we're kind of like playing around with it at the bottom. We broke out of it. We come down. We're retesting it. And now we're sitting right here. Let me get rid of all this. This is something I was looking at a smaller time frame. Oh, crap. Here we go.
I do have a good article. I don't know how long it'll take, but I have one.
All right. So that is about it. Everybody, freeze. Steady, lads. Don't do anything crazy. Wait till after the meeting.
Yep.
They're going to fake you out. It will be some kind of, it's going to dump. So the meeting is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, I believe. I think it's always at 2 p.m. Eastern where he gets up and he talks. If you guys want to watch the meeting, I suggest Tom Crown. Tom Crown covers every FOMC meeting.
Gina.
Yeah, Gina, and other Gina or Asian Gina or something like that. There's 2 Ginas now.
Oh, I love that. I do
There's
love an Asian
there's
Gina.
the Gina, and then some other chick that he now calls Gina.
Whoa, bro.
But so Tom Crown, he has great commentary. He knows what he's talking about. He goes over it. You know, he also goes over the charts. He's watching stuff. Very good to watch the FOMC. I highly suggest it. That's who I'll be watching. So tomorrow night, when we go and cover the FOMC, it'll probably be mostly stuff that I got from watching the FOMC on his stream. But expect extreme volatility. We could wake up in the morning and they could just be pushing. And then it comes out and it dumps. And then 5 hours later, it freaking pumps again. Or it could be the opposite. Or it could just be up and to the right forever. I'm just telling you, you never know what to expect with the FOMC. I won't be trading it, like I said, unless something just slaps me in the face or I see a killer call in the alpha group that I'm in.
My dude. Okay, so like my jaw is on the floor right now, and I'm gonna share this because like I'm intrigued for so many reasons. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
So
Cyrpto.
you mint a naked mamacita. Okay, you mint your full body, powerful, 3 different size bodies, 4 face shapes, 2 skin tones, and hundreds of traits in the unique Caribe style. What is your element? Water, earth, air, fire, seed? Try your luck for a mixed or full elemental goddess. 222 ADA. Okay? And then to get the basics, right? It's 5 ADA. And this is like a mix and match guaranteed. Try your luck and see if you can get a premium for the lowest price possible. And then you can get complimentaries. It's for 10 ADA. And then so this is stuff that goes on top of it. And then seasonal stuff that goes on top of it. 10 ADA for this, 10 ADA or 20 ADA for this. And then Mamacita trait. This is if you're feeling bullish on your luck. This basket holds all of the traits in the market. What will you get? Remember, the more traits you mint at once, the more variety. 10 ADA. Dude, so like what I'm telling you is that now that I'm looking at this and how incredibly thought out this is and what all is going on here, there has to be more than just an art thing going on here. And they have dark mode. There's got to be like a real thing here.
Why does it have to be more than just an art thing?
I mean, maybe not, but 222 is a lot.
Well, it is a lot. It is a lot.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're, you know what I mean? I think that they're like, this is like a lot. Like, there's got to be stuff. There's got to be more to it, is what I'm saying. I'm not even in here yet, but I'm about to. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to figure out what's going on, and then I can talk about it.
Well, just that right there. So scroll down. Okay. Mint randomized items, trait packs, base models. Scroll down. So basically, it seems like an avatar builder.
Oh, and the goofs.
Kind of.
So if you have it, you can dress up or you can change the traits.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. So it's like a virtual.
It's like the tailor shop for the Ape Society, but
right. But I want to say it's more than that. It's more like a mix of, like a dress up. Like, you know, like I just bought my granddaughter some Barbies and bought her a bunch of outfits. And she changes the outfits on the Barbies, you know. So like your base model is like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a chick, so.
And there's claims. You get rewards, so there's got to be like some kind of, you know what I mean? There's got to be some type of staking or something.
But what are the rewards? What's the
No, man.
complete
I don't
quest
know.
to get special rewards in the Silk Toad? Dressing room, mint your own avatars from base models and item traits, customize your experience.
I'm intrigued.
Inventory. So, but the rewards could be just like more outfits and stuff like that. So it's like collectible trading. I think that's what it is, more collectible and trading. We are a digital fashion district launching unique decentralized universes on Cardano and beyond. So yeah, it's like a build your own avatar.
But you know what? I could see, well, I don't know if they're going this way, but I'm interested to know if they are. But I could see this actually being like that they take these designs and stuff and then they actually make like physical, tangible clothing lines. Because of like where
that seems like a stretch, but I mean, it's possible.
They could geographically where they're at. They could do it, which is just interesting. Super interesting. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. That wasn't the main thing. This was actually the main thing.
I would like to say that I feel that project is very niche.
Yeah. And it's catered more towards women. It's catered more towards women. I mean, like, and I think that's cool though, because there's not too much. There's not much competition. You know what I mean?
Right. Definitely first mover advantage for sure.
Yeah, there's not much competition. But okay, so let's see if I'm sharing this. Okay, so this was actually what I wanted to look over because it's from CoinDesk. We like CoinDesk. It's not Cointelegraph. CoinDesk is
still
better.
Owned by China.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but everything's owned by China. China. All right, so Decentralized AI Society launched to fight tech giants who own the regulators. So 8 founding members projects, including Morpheus and Filecoin Foundation, with Michael Casey, CoinDesk's former chief content officer, as chairman of the new industry group, DAI Summit Singapore, which is interesting. So the chairman of DIAS is Michael Casey, who is formerly CoinDesk's chief content officer. Singapore's industry leaders have launched a nonprofit organization called the Decentralized AI Association or Society, dedicated to tackling the probability of the monopolization of AI of the AI industry. The group is headed by Michael Casey. Yeah, we already know who he is. You've said it 6 times. The Decentralized AI Society is acknowledging the fact that centralized platforms in the AI era have a massive head start. So Casey told CoinDesk in an interview on the sidelines of the Token 2049 blockchain conference in Singapore on Tuesday, they own all the data. They own all the compute. And I would say they own the regulators. And I agree with that. I think that is one of the biggest problems in AI. Like I changed my messages. I don't know actually, which app do you use for your messages on your Samsung? Because there is a Messages Plus that is offered on Samsung.
Stupid app. That's a stupid app.
Yeah, it is stupid. I used it for like half a day, and then I was like, "This is dumb." Because I was like, "Oh, Messages Plus, it's got to be good, right?"
No.
And then,
my mom uses that.
It's crazy.
And I argue with it because she can never figure stuff out. She's like, "Oh, my phone.
It's so bad.
Send a photo."
Do you use the standard one? Because I switched to Google. I just Google SMS.
Okay.
And I like it. I will say I like it. I think it's easy to use, but I do have to sign a clause that everything that's in my messages is basically property of theirs, or that their AIs can use it for whatever. I'm sure that's what it said. You know what I mean? I'm positive that's what it said.
And they will probably send the cops to your house if you say anything crazy because they're reading every message. I'm not saying Samsung isn't, but at least Samsung's based in another country.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But so they're saying, according to the new organization, DAIS aims to tackle the 4 problems, bringing capital to decentralized AI world in what has already become an arms race for resources like graphical processing units and the data centers that compute together. shaping policy to craft AI regulations, education and promotion of decentralized AI, engineering to create new algorithms for learning models in the distributed way. What choice do we have? Casey said, to fight for the decentralized form of AI, given the power of tech giants like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, and Apple. I never accept the idea that this is too difficult, he said. Somebody has to resolve the challenge. And I like this. I think it's super interesting because this is something that I've been kind of concerned about, right? Like the moment that we are outside of the room with AI, then a couple of people will get to decide what we end up doing for the rest of eternity. And I think that these kinds of things, like I'll say like AGIX having a decentralized AI marketplace, I think these things like what is it? It's like, which this is actually one that I want to do a video on, which I will. I'm going to say it right now, but it's like Dedium. Dedium. Do you know what I'm talking about on Cardano? It is decentralized compute.
Oh, yeah, Dedium.
Dedium? Sure. Sure, Dedium.
Well, I didn't know. Or Dedium. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't hear the Dedi part. But yeah.
One is supposed to be decentralized compute, right? And then also like that along with Igon and some of these other things, I just think that that's exciting. I think
you know what fixes all of this, and I noticed they didn't mention any kind of support for it, is ASI.
ASI?
Yeah.
But is it like decentralized? Like anybody can use its capabilities? Like I know that the marketplace for data on Ocean.
Here you go, folks. You've just found out firsthand, folks, that John
did not watch
my video on ASI.
I said I started it. I never claimed to have watched it. Okay.
I
guess I'm gonna go back. I guess
I'm just calling you out for not watching a 4.5 minute video in your so busy schedule.
Yeah. I have been pretty busy here lately, man. I got a lot of stuff going on. Plus, you know.
Do you though?
Yes.
You're in a holding pattern. You're in a holding pattern right now.
Oh, we're in a holding pattern.
No, you are in a holding pattern, waiting to go to Colombia. It's not like you got a bunch to pack. You're not taking your whole life with you on a friggin' airplane.
I got 2 big suitcases. And I got to make sure that, they're massive, dude. They're massive. And I got to make sure that everything here is good whenever I leave. I had to transfer the title to my parents of my car in case they want to sell it while I'm gone because I don't care about it. My wife wants me to keep it, but I'm like, it won't work by the time that I get back if nobody drives it. So,
right.
Anyways, but okay, yes, awesome. ASI, I'm going to watch the video. So if everybody's out there and you have not watched the video, save yourself the embarrassment that I just experienced live in front of nearly 100 people, right? Go back, watch the video, because I'm going to. No, but I think that this stuff is cool, and I want to see a combination of things like Dedium, Igon, and some AI. I think that's cool. I think it's what we deserve.
Yeah. No, I mean that's. I mean, we say it all the time. OpenAI is going to be like. I mean, they just have a stranglehold on everything. What's the Elon's joke? OpenAI more like closed AI. Yep. We don't know what they're doing with all the information. No, having all that power in the hand of a central authority that
not
is
just a central authority, Sam Altman.
Well, yeah, right, and
who at some point allegedly had inappropriate assault level relations with his sister,
right, or at least accused of.
Well, accused of, that was spoken about very harshly for like a solid 2 days until he signed his deal with Google, and then it was never talked about again.
Microsoft, but yeah,
that's what I meant. Microsoft
just went away. Poof,
it disappeared.
Poof. Yeah. But even if he isn't the maniacal genius that's scanning everybody's eyeballs and getting sued for selling their data that he is, having all that control in a centralized entity, and it doesn't mean one person, it means an organization, it means a business. It's a centralized entity that is molding and shaping the LLM to fit their ideology, their beliefs, because let's face it, everybody, I mean, this show is based, and the things we talk about, the things we go over are based on our beliefs. I mean, that's what everybody does. Everybody's inner beliefs drive the way they go. Whether those beliefs align with other people, whether they're right, whether they're wrong, is irrelevant. Everybody's inner belief or moral system is what drives their path through life. So, and no matter what that is, nobody should have one single point that is going to be available to the entire world to go off of driving that. It should be a multitude of beliefs that drive a system like that. So very scary in my opinion.
You know what's kind of funny? So you said that, and then I went straight to Grok 2, and I asked it the question that we all know the answer to. Deep down, whether you want to accept it or not, we all know the answer to it. So I asked this question to Grok.
Mm-hmm.
Is God real?
Okay.
The answer was, the question of whether God is real has been debated for centuries across various cultures, religions, philosophical traditions.
Stop.
Oh.
Stop. You glitched out as soon as you said it. Why don't you put it on screen in case you glitch out?
Okay.
Okay.
I said, here's a balanced overview based on the information available up to September 17, 2024. The arguments for God's existence, it just has some arguments, and then arguments against or skeptical views. But so it has a balanced answer here, and I think that this is Grok. You know what I mean? But this was what?
Ask ChatGPT now.
Okay.
And then ask Gemini. And then ask Gemini.
I'll ask Gemini. I don't think that I have ChatGPT anymore.
It's free.
GPT-4.
Well, I don't know if GPT-4 is free, but ChatGPT is free. You know, there's levels, obviously.
Yeah, we get the poor person level.
I don't pay for it either. I ain't paying for that shit. I use Grok for a lot. I like Grok.
I think it's good.
Although it would not give me a picture of Jerome Powell today when I was trying to make the freaking thumbnail. I said, picture Jerome Powell dressed up like a jester. It gave me a badass looking jester. And then I tried Jerome Powell with clown makeup on. It gave me a badass looking clown, but it wasn't Jerome Powell. Then I said, give me a picture of Jerome Powell. And it gave me a black dude. I was like, well, that's not Jerome Powell. I was like, give me a picture of Jerome Powell. And it gave me some random senator. So it's not too good on the name recognition. You know what I mean?
So I will say that Gemini's answer is way more lame than Grok's. So sorry, Gemini, you kind of suck a little bit more. But it says, question has been complex and debated for centuries, just like Grok said. But then it says there's no definitive answer that can be proven scientifically, which I think that's interesting because it is choosing. It's kind of like choosing to use logic to explain something that
right. It's using the scientific, not the
you can't use science to prove faith or something that is a belief.
But it does go on right there though. It says belief in God is often based on personal experience, faith, and philosophical arguments.
Yep.
You know.
And then it says, however, there's also a significant number of people who do not believe in God. They may cite the lack of scientific evidence.
Let's do this. Yeah. Since you got it up there, ask it, why should I vote for Trump?
I can't help with the responses on the election political figures right now.
Okay. Why should I vote? Why should I vote for Kamala?
Okay. We'll stick with that. Isn't it with an E?
No.
ELA?
That's it.
Yeah. I didn't put a question mark. I've done that twice. Look, it says I can't help with the response.
That's impressive, bro. That's impressive. That's
Now
impressive because if you ask Alexa, it doesn't say that. They probably fixed it now, but it didn't. You know, there was that big viral moment. You know, well, I can't, respond on why you should vote for Trump. And then you say, why vote for Kamala? It's like, oh, well, she's a very accomplished, da 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 da. Type it into Grok. Let's see what Grok says. See if Elon is Trump bias.
I got it.
Okay, what is it? Who is that?
Yeah, it's Trump. When considering reasons to vote for Donald Trump in the 2024 election, here are some points based on sentiments expressed by supporters and analyses. It says economic policies. Trump's previous term was marketed by tax cuts. And
you don't have to read. You don't have to read the whole thing.
Yep.
But I mean, it gives a premise, security. And then it. Okay. Now ask it about Harris. See if he's.
Dude, I mean, I like it.
I like it. Very
you
good.
Know what I mean?
Very, you know what I mean? Experience in the position, policy and healthcare, economic policies, women's rights, social issues, criminal justice reform,
environmental policies.
That I mean, I figured Grok would be more centric and give a true answer.
Oh, but look, he's only got 10 for Trump and he's got 11 for Camilla. We gotta burn down Twitter.
The 11th one. What does the 11th one say?
Against Trump.
Against Trump.
I guess that's fair. That doesn't count. You're right.
But I mean, I figured Grok would be more balanced. And
this is the Grok 2. This is not the this is not the first one either.
I really thought Gemini might have said some crazy ish, especially when the way it was doing with pictures. Is it still not doing pictures?
Yeah, it's not doing pictures. Okay. It won't do pictures right now.
But either way,
what is up, Risk Gaming? Shout out to Johnny Tran. Shout out to Doofy. They're about to have a casino that is legally compliant on Solana, on the Solana blockchain. Anybody is going to be able to get it on the Doofy Casino and play all kinds of games. The money.
Legally compliant. What do you mean?
Win some money. They have legal structures that are the most compliant you could have outside of the country for the business.
Right. Okay.
They have followed all the rules that exist.
Oh, well, I mean, I would expect nothing else from Johnny and Ultimate. I don't think they're like shirking the rules or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Yeah, they're not those guys.
No, I was just wondering what you meant by legal compliant.
Well, I mean, like the most legally compliant possible.
We are still. Well, we can't talk about that on the stream.
I don't know.
What you're looking for an in. And anybody in our community, hold on. Speaking of that, let me.
Yeah, I don't know what direction you're going. You're making me nervous, sir.
I'm getting ready to talk about Roundtable.
Oh.
Roundtable is shit, and we have funds in a Roundtable wallet that we cannot access because the interface for Roundtable does this.
For clarity, there's not like a large amount of funds in there. There is an amount of funds. We just want to use them, but I want everybody to understand, although
there's actually only like 30 or 48 on here, but this has our SNEC and our NFTs.
Yep. Some.
Well, from the old treasury.
Yeah. Which
again, not
much.
No, none of the bosses or nothing like that. No. I guess I should
not
make
the
that
royalty wallet.
No royalty wallet. No, nothing like that. Nothing Nothing that is detrimental to the project, but it is nonetheless extremely annoying because we are thinking about making a move and we can't access this. And we're just going to have to get with the dev. It's something to do with some GraphQL and Dandelion and
Johnny,
this and
loan us
that.
a dev. Loan us a dev to help us do this. Fix around the table.
Right?
Just real
I
quick.
mean, apparently it's simple. Apparently it's a simple fix.
Yeah, but we have smooth brains. We don't have all the ridges in our brains.
I don't speak a this language right here. All of this stuff. I do not speak that language. I speak it in English and only English and a little Spanglish, but that's about it. So I don't know what the hell these people are talking about. No worries. Be aware. You might still have issues. Oh, great. I don't know. So no, we're going to get it worked on. It's just extremely annoying. It happened to us once before, but this is what the Chang hard fork messed up. And the problem is
many things.
Right. You know, and the problem is that it's like a not-for-profit freaking DAO, something.
Yeah, so they're lazy because we're not paying them.
Right. We had this problem before, and then when it came back on, we moved all our funds off. And you guys have all the tickers in our Discord. So like the Boss Mint funds and all of that's on the Summon multi-sig. So we're not worried about that. We're not strapped for, well, we are strapped for ADA, but just because we don't have none, not because we can't access it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
but we are going to get a sponsorship soon for services rendered.
Services rendered. All right, Johnny. Have a good night, bro.
Big love, Johnny. Thank you for man. We appreciate you, man.
Yes. If some certain person's watching,
yeah, we got you, sir.
Services rendered.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, for what? I read that. I started crying in public. It was great. All right. Well, everybody, listen. So this has been fantastic. I did not have my meeting with Cash from Ada Anvil today, but we're going to reschedule. So very soon. Well, I mean, it's probably going to come out at the same time, perhaps the weekend, right? There might be a pre-recorded video with Cash talking. We're going to talk about Way Up. We're going to talk about Ada Anvil. We're going to talk about some of the other things they have going on, and maybe we'll talk about Midnight. And of course, I have to ask him what his favorite food is. I got to ask him what his favorite movie is. So, we've got to figure out if anybody has any other questions, either put them in the comments, throw them on Twitter, in the Discord, and we'll find some out. Discord is best.
Yeah.
But,
And then Sunday, we'll be having, I haven't decided which one I'm going to look at. I think I might do token. I got a couple scripts written up. So I got a World Mobile token and I have a mantra. I'm thinking mantra because it's like the newest. You know what I mean? I think more people.
I think mantra is cool.
So RWA play. RWA play fully diluted, unlike Ondo. I mean, Ondo has the big boy money behind it with BlackRock, but so that'll be out Sunday. Whichever one I decide to go with. And guys, drop some comments. Reach out to us in Discord. Tag us with some projects on Twitter. If there's a token review you want us to do, and they're quick, they're not meant for in-depth analysis. It's the team, the tokenomics, the founder, the price, the what they're working for. Nice quick snippets for people to look at. Very few people, let's face it, most people buy 3 letters. They don't look past 3 letters. They're like, oh, ticker go up. So we're trying to keep them simple. I mean, I won't watch a 30-minute video on a token. So why would I expect anybody else to watch a 30-minute video on a token? So I don't know where I was going with that. Are you
Well,
us?
I'm with us. I'm with us.
I'm
What
waiting,
I will say is,
I'm waiting for you to save me and end the stream, bro.
oh, okay. Well, listen, everybody. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and that you share the stream with a friend. Get your grandma to subscribe. If your dog has a cell phone, because we are in the U.S. and dogs are spoiled here, get him to subscribe, or her, him or her, to subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We appreciate you guys. We're here every day during the week, bringing you the most current crypto news. And so we'll see you tomorrow. And peace.